Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. You worked the entire season to put yourself in position to thrive, to excel in games like this. A late season top 10 showdown, playoff implications aplenty. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Longhorns. Restate is David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of...
The Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Let's talk about Alabama. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Back to pass, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshmen settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. On the run, it's Reynolds. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. You reach this portion of the season, and games like this, top 5 showdown, can really energize you, not to mention helping your playoff positioning down the road.
Yes, you can. You can make these big statement games. And listen, middle of the season, you kind of get in a lull, Jesse, where you kind of get used to playing, and the new wore off a little bit. But when you got a top 5 matchup and something to prove, you bring that extra juice.
You're right. And if you play well in this game, you can ride that momentum down the stretch in November when those games really start to matter. But this is a big one right here. Lots of implications on the line.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. With the catch, it's Reynolds. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Going to the running game. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside, it's Reynolds. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Wants to throw. It's King. On target. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reynolds.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Finding some room. He has 60 yards rushing and getting ever closer to that 1,200-yard mark. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off-play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Turns it loose. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to make.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Jennings. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on the offense?
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This is a point where you just got to be...
Inside, it's Reynolds. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the option. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking for space, it's Reynolds. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes the grab. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Reynolds. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he is.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Back to throw, it's King. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up-and-down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up, but this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on second down. Finds us back in the middle.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting it to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Running the red zone, it's Reynolds. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. This crowd even louder now on second down as they try to hold on. Back to pass, it's King. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Wants to pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
He might want another play. Barges ahead. Touchdown, Alabama! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Tide answers back.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Snapped it in the shotgun. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And what a late touchdown. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, can you get that plate and go take that tray back in the kitchen? Oh, they got mine right there. You rolled on mine? Get mine. Damn. My lower body is hurting. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, man. What do you want, man? You see me put there, bro? Can you put that in the kitchen?
And after I ate cake
Dude, why the fuck does shit keep freezing up right here, bro?
after I ate cake and pizza, then